everyone, it is Tanya. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you are new here. Today I'm back with another apartment renovation. We're going to be renovating 17 Culpepper house in the Spice District of San Myshuno, and this is going to be a 2-bedroom apartment for a couple of roommates. And the whole idea behind this apartment was something with a warmer color scheme. I didn't want to do something that was entirely winter, but I wanted something that felt really cozy and warm, and I had a lot of fun playing around with a variety of items I don't use as often and leaning into the warmer colors, a lot of browns, and so I really hope you will enjoy this one. If you do and you'd like to download it, it is available right now on the Sims 4 gallery. You can find it under my EA ID, which is Gryphi, Gryphi. You could also find it under the hashtag Gryphi, and that information will also be in the description down below as well. Also, if my voice is a little bit off right now, and also the reason why I haven't posted videos in quite a few days now is because unfortunately I woke up on my birthday very, very sick, and I am still sick. I'm just starting to actually have a little bit of a voice back now, so I wanted to get this video out since it has been ready other than the voiceover for days now, so excited to be back. But before we get any further into this video, I just quickly wanted to let you know that there is another huge sale going on right now on the EA app for the holiday season, and the discounts are even better than Black Friday. Lots of content is 50% off, and a few expansion packs are even 60% off, like Cottage Living, High School Years, Growing Together, and Horse Ranch. The sale goes on through January 2nd, so if you've been thinking about grabbing some new Sims packs, now is a fantastic time to do so. And if you do, please consider using my code Gryphi at checkout. You just enter it when purchasing on the EA app, and it doesn't cost you anything extra. It's just another way to support me as a creator, so thank you in advance if you decide to use my code, and thanks to EA for sponsoring this portion of the video. So working on the kitchen now, I am using some countertops and cabinets from For Rent. I think these ones are so pretty, and I particularly like some of the end pieces, like this one that has the paper towels up above it. So I had to use alt placement to get that to not be an end piece, and I just think it adds so much character to this space with all of the little baskets and books and just little details like that. I am gonna move them slightly in a little while here though, because I decide to wrap the cabinets over where the stove is as well, and so I had to play around with that so that things would be in better places. Basically, I just wanted to make sure the paper towels weren't over the stove. I also alt placed some island counters so that they lined up with the edge of the tile in the kitchen, and got these really pretty shelves from For Rent up above that, which I'm going to be adding some additional clutter to. But first, I added this little shelf up above the sink where I'm adding some mugs, some spices, this really pretty flower from the Love Struck pack, and then I am trying to rescale this range hood to go with this stove. I didn't end up keeping this one in the end. I actually ended up grabbing the range hood that came with the Home Chef Hustle pack. It worked a lot better size-wise and also color-wise with the rest of the kitchen. So also picking out some windows for this apartment since we are finally able to change windows in apartments. I don't remember if that was this year or last year that was added. I want to say it was last year. It was when For Rent came out. And so I ended up using these ones here from Lovestruck, and I'm just loving how many packs I was able to mix together in this space and still make it feel very cohesive. I was really, really proud of this one. So here I'm using a modular sofa from Dream Home Decorator, and then I used this side table piece, or sort of modular piece that came with Cozy Kitch next to it, to add a record player and a couple of other decor pieces. I also wanted to make sure there was plenty of colors in here. Obviously the main color is more of a brown or a cream color, but I really loved this painting from, oh goodness, I think that one is from Snowy Escape, that has this beautiful branch in this yellow circle, so I have that up there. I got some flowers up by the record player, and we should be getting some magazines as well. Yeah, those ones from the Myshuno stuff pack. I think it just looks so lived in. I love adding little touches like this space that make this apartment feel so personalized to the Sims that live here. And of course, another way to do that is to add some throw pillows. I love these so much. They are a base game. We also have some from the Modern Luxe kit, and I really hope that they continue to add more to future packs, because it's just such a nice addition to customize your couches, your chairs, your beds, to have all of the options for that. Also, right here, I am adding a corkboard, and you might have noticed that the books I placed on that shelf are now floating underneath it. I do not not realize that until I go to take the screenshots, but I do fix it. So you'll see in the screenshots that that is fixed, and the version of this apartment that is uploaded to the gallery does not have that issue. So no worries on that, but it might be frustrating to look at right now because I do not notice it for a very long time. Anyway, in the living space, I was so excited to use this new frame TV that came with the holiday event that's going on right now. And I also added a closet by the front door and this beautiful rocking chair from Life and Death. I think it is so gorgeous, and I just felt like the orange color really fit with the rest of the apartment. I was really enjoying the various pops of colors in this space, making it so it wasn't so flat and had a lot of, like I said, personality. So I thought that that was a fun piece since I don't know if I've ever used that rocking chair before. I thought it was gorgeous here. And throughout this apartment, I end up using a few different things I don't typically use. There's definitely some artwork that is not as commonly used by me, and a few other pieces as well, which I'm sure I'll point out. I really love adding the postcards in spaces. It just feels nice to have a corkboard with stuff tacked up on it. Of course, I also had to add the cutting boards in here and a dish rack by the sink, and I should be at some point adding a couple of notes posted up on the fridge. I just think that looks so realistic, and I really enjoyed the clutter I put over here in the corner of the kitchen. I used this item I can never remember the name of from For Rent that has some really beautiful florals on it, and a nice plant over there. Here are those little notes that I had mentioned, just putting those up on the freezer portion of the door since the Sims don't actually open that area. And then we're having a 4-seater dining table over here as well. I paired the table from Get Famous with these chairs from, I believe, Lovestruck. I think they're from Lovestruck. They're really pretty. Or they might be from Life and Death. I get the chairs from those two confused sometimes, but either way, they're gorgeous. I also got this little welcome mat to like wipe your feet on that came with the holiday event that's going on right now, and some plants up on the table. And then in this corner, I ended up adding a feeder for a dog, and not until the end of the video do I add anything else for the dog, so just keep that in mind. It's gonna take me a while. I end up adding a small dog bed and a toy box in the hallway. There's just something about pets in this game, as well as toddlers and infants. I always forget something that's required for them or something that they would like to use when I'm building, and I'm not sure why that is. So in this case, it was like other things other than the food bowl, although I feel like the food bowl or litter boxes for cats are the most common forgotten items for me for pets. So it was interesting that this time the food bowl was the first item that I added. Either way, I thought it was a cute idea for this household to have a small dog, and now we are moving into the bedrooms. I believe I changed the bed in the second bedroom a little bit later. I kind of grabbed beds to get an idea of what I thought the space was going to be, but I love how warm this particular bedroom is. I have this beautiful bed from Seasons with the brown comforter, some gorgeous artwork up above it, which I think is from City Living. I don't remember the last time I used this piece of art, but I think it is so pretty and it fit really nicely with all of the colors and themes I had in this apartment so far. I also got some hanging clothes over here in the corner. I love the pattern on this dresser from high school years. And so I'm just trying to get a lot of fun, unique items for this particular bedroom. And I do the same thing in the other one. I feel like they both kind of work with the decor that I have throughout the apartment, but they're slightly different. So for example, when we get to the next bedroom, it is using a bed and nightstands and stuff that are from Life and Death, which are a little bit more high end with the gold finishes on them. You'll see that here shortly. But I still feel like it really fit with the rest of the home. So I started by trying to use this bed here from Jungle Adventure, which I don't end up keeping in the end, but I was experimenting with colors and trying to use some items I don't use as often, but this is the one I ended up going with instead, and I just think it is so beautiful. I really love how both of these bedrooms came out. I think I like the first one a little bit better, but I really like this one as well. It just feels so cozy, and that was definitely the entire idea behind this apartment, so I hope that I achieved that. But here I am just decorating the dresser. I wanted to have a variety of things. I have some knickknacks up here, as well as like a jewelry box or a display for jewelry. I know that the box that I added is actually like a, what would you call it? It's from Growing Together. It allows you to kind of like hand me down things through the generations. It's, is it heirlooms? I'm not sure. But you can like put things in there to give to future generations. And I just think it looks kind of like a jewelry box. So I do like to add that to dressers from time to time. And then we are in the bathroom now, and For the first time in a while, I'm actually using the custom door from Lovestruck to make like a custom shower room and using the individual shower head from that as well. I think it looks so nice. I think this is a little bit of a different layout for a bathroom than I typically do, and that's always really refreshing. I end up having a cabinet over here in the corner to keep some extra like toiletries in, and of course adding that shower head, and I believe some soaps or like shampoo and conditioner as well, which is an item from Snowy Escape. And then of course I'm just going to get some clutter in here, and that should be pretty much it for this room. I really love that basket over there that has all the towels in it. That is from Seasons, I'm pretty sure. I think it's supposed to go by the pool, like having your towels to go swimming, but I think it's a really cute item to add into bathrooms as well. And I got a nice candle, some towels, just a couple of things in here to make it feel more lived in and cozy. And yeah, that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. You can also subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more, and click that bell to be notified when I upload. Also, a massive thank you to my YouTube members for all of your support. If you'd like to become a member yourself, you can find the link in the description, or you can click the join button below the video. Please enjoy the screenshots, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, everyone.